Hey everybody, this is Glidercat, and it's time to play. We are back in Captain of Industry. Let's get to it. If you missed last episode, I kind of walked through where we are on the island and what we're working on. So if you want an explanation of that, definitely check out last episode. We're going to pick up right where we left off. I did notice that my copper production seems to be vastly improved. I've got backed up copper supplies. So I did unlock more electronic parts production. And that was before, that was holding up our research, but now we've got tons of lab equipment there and a bunch of lab equipment there. So let's get back to what we were working on. We're working on power generation. So we've got an initial coal power plant here coming together, being constructed, waiting on delivery of parts. And then for water, which we desperately need, for the power plant out here, we've got excavators working on this ramp, which should give us access, I think, to water way out here. Way out here. We're gonna have to run some pipes. I do think we unlocked upgraded pipes. We've got a lot of construction projects underway. I know that I need to upgrade pipes though. This section right here. Might just do it. Oh, it's not that much. 15 construction part 2s. But this pipe, I think, needs to be upgraded. Because our little supply of water down here was kind of getting a little starved out. This looks good up here with our concrete slab production. Looks like we're all backed up over here. I'll take it. It's fine by me. Guess I'll wait for this to get constructed before we do the water tanks. We could use Unity to fast deliver that stuff, but Unity is still just barely in the negative. I don't know if I can. I guess I can start building this out. We can do it in planning mode. But let's put some water collectors over here and see if we can't. Oh man, it's going to be an ugly pipe. It's going to be an ugly pipe that needs to be rerouted at some point. But we'll make do. We'll do what we can do with what we've got here. I got a flat area here. Maybe that would be able to persist. And I might not want to be right on top of this mine because we might be. Looks like we're going to be digging deep potentially. Just thinking where to put these guys. Maybe over here on the edge. All right, let's get going. Go with 3 groundwater pumps. Maybe facing. And pipes. I suppose I should start with the upgraded pipes on this. It's going to slow construction. Do we waste material when we upgrade a pipe, or is it the same cost? So this is 28. I don't know. Don't know. Let's start with the simple ones for now. We'll upgrade them. You can go there. Then we need to get this pipe up and out of here. Somehow, I might not even bother trying to have this look nice because it's we're going through so many trees. Oh, can't find valid placement. You got to make it through here somehow, right? Oh man, gotta be passable, doesn't it? I mean, eventually we'll get up here and clear out all these trees, but that's going to take quite a long time. Be on a different island by then. It's a long run. It's a long, long run. Yeah, we'll definitely be disassembling and moving this pipe as we work up in this area. But right now, I just got to get a water supply down to that power plant without overthinking it. I wonder if I can make it down this hillside. Didn't even think of that. They still need to get up there to construct it. In fact, I could come down this way. This is where I need the water. All right, rethink, rethink, rethink. What about coming up over this hill? Reason not to. It's going to be ugly. Warn you in advance. They might be able to start construction on the pipe from down below here too. Be cool. All right, we need to get into here, I think. Check it out. Done. Let's unpause that one too. $281 construction part ones for that bad boy. And I probably didn't unpause the wells. Let's get to unpause this. I know we can't get construction materials up here just yet. But it looks like that big pipe can be built. And then let's look at our production of construction parts because we've got a whole bunch going on. Maybe I can unpause some other things here. Electronic parts. That batch of electronic parts looks like it's doing good. That's these guys. We've got one advanced factory, one advanced assembler, and 2 regulars. That seems to be enough for that. Down here, we've got tons of storage space. These are electronic parts feeding construction part 2s. Let's, we've got it. We've got all we can do unlocked right now. And I've got another one slated for construction here. But man, our trucking is probably out of control. What's going on? Population growth negative. What's the matter, fellas? Pollution or something? Where can I see that? No active diseases. We got plenty of housing. What's the problem? Population health. Whoops. Population health is influenced by many factors. Positive health generates unity and supports population growth, while negative health reduces unity and causes population decline. Settlement services like clean water, healthcare, and food variety help improve health. I'm trying, fellas. 8. Oh, settlement waste, 23. Vehicle pollution, air pollution, landfill pollution, water pollution. Maybe I will need to burn that trash. I'll have to look online and see if that's, or look on the Discord. What are you guys complaining about? Waste is piling up. What's going on? Is there no truck path? Hello, fellas. Let's make that a high priority. I suppose I could belt that out into a storage. That would buy us a little bit of time. Looks like we got a truck here now. Willing to help. That is probably our problem, right? I mean, we are dumping trash in the ocean. I'm sure that's not helping. Eventually we'll recycle it, but not right now. Got other things to do. Oil looks good. Coal is a big problem here. Let's pick that up in the priority chain. In fact, oh, we have so many construction projects going. I was going to say we could just start belting that coal. I've got coal here. We could just belt across, feed this guy and feed this guy. A rubber maker. In fact, yeah. What's the rubber maker waiting on? Are you waiting for products? Coal. Maybe we could just put a belt here. Looks like something I forgot. You to you. That one I'm gonna pause, and I would actually use Unity. Why can't I build that? Are we totally out of construction part 2s already? Looks like it. No, I got a bunch. Let's see if we can figure out what's going on here. Oh, rubber. We need rubber in order to build the thing that's going to make rubber. I can probably trade for that. Let's get that guy going. Yeah, there's a bunch of trucking optimizations I need to do for our mines. So the rock that this guy's digging out, they shouldn't have to drive to the coast. They're driving way over here to dump that off. All the mines have that issue right now where we're not actually shuttling resources down to the coast. I do have the slag coming down to the coast and a truck assigned here, dumping slag. But I need to do that for all the mines, and that would reduce our trucking quite a bit. It also reduce the number of trucks I need to have on each mine. But it doesn't feel like the hugest priority. Right now it's oil and power have to get built. This coal, maybe we can prioritize this too. Level 4. Try and keep our rubber maker going. That's going to create problems for us if we run out of rubber. It's like the belt still has quite a bit on it. That's our rubber, isn't it? Yeah, right now we're waiting on trucking, I think. How's the trash situation over here? Did we clean out a little bit? Not enough. Okay, now we're back in the green, so hopefully we get a little boost to Unity. Yeah, health has gone up, looks like. Unity is still almost at 0. And we got fuel distribution problems. We can see in our little warnings here, excavator's got no fuel, fuel station's out of fuel. I don't really care about that one. Here's our research. Smokestack large. I guess I could have used that at the power plant instead of the 2 little ones. Are those built yet? One of them is. We'll just let it build 2. 2 of the little guys. We're not mining coal for the power. Oh, these guys are all out of fuel. Oh, man. Yeah, trucking is just out of control. Copper mine looks like it's super loaded up. Let's see if we can pull a truck out of this. Got 6. Let's take this down to like 4. I'm going to pull an excavator off too. Let's send an excavator over this way. 1 truck. Oops, 1 truck just to keep things going. They can't dump their coal yet because it's going to go into this guy. I guess I could prioritize this one to get built next. Then we can actually start mining and they have a place to put it. They're still going to have to take their stuff to this landfill area. I think I've got a dumping designation over here. Yeah. Probably make that bigger too. That looks like it's reachable, right? Looks like it to me. Maybe we'll get our water pumps built. Let's see how their progress they're making on the pipe. 0. No. Oh man. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Yeah, all that waste got collected. I'm happy about that. All right. We're going to have to turn off something. Fuel saver or maintenance saver, or I can dial back the offshore oil rig. I got to get Unity back into the positive. There's 3,000 units of oil here. Let's dial this back by 1. That should put our Unity into the positive once it registers, I think. Oh, hopefully that will change into the positive. 2 edicts. Oil rig, yeah, that's going to go down to 0.4. There it goes. So now we're barely in the positive on Unity. I'd rather be there because the research lab's going to chew that up too. Oh man. Research lab is out of lab equipment. This is all trucking problems. Could belt that over. It's just so ugly over here. It's ugly and we've got lots and lots of construction projects. We're overloaded with them. This guy turned down with just 2 constructors, or 2 assemblers doing construction part 2s. You can see our supply of construction part 1s is dried up. That's these guys. Looks like their supplies look okay. I guess I could unpause some of these. We just freed up a bunch of workers. We have tons, 48. That's plenty. Let's unpause all these guys for now. Get more construction part 1s going. We got food that's backing up here. These belts aren't built yet. Oh, they're just about built. Black conveyor just came online. There goes the veggies. What about this guy? Needs rubber. We just turned on the rubber production. Let's double check it. Now we're doing a bunch of this kind of zipping around. Got a supply of coal and has a supply of diesel. It's turning on rubber. We've been getting by with 1 rubber maker. I usually do 2 for early game. Anyway, all right, enough of that. Let's come down here. This is the next little project. We want to build a cargo depot. Let's see. We'll put it on, pause, but let's see if we can actually build it. Is there a little ship icon or anything here? Waste collection, that's all community stuff. Trading dock, captain's office, research lab. Here's our cargo depot. Crusher. What are the recipes on this? Okay, so far just making gravel and stuff. Crushing quartz, making sand and gravel, and crushing slag. Eventually we can crush the ores, right? And get a little more efficiency out of it. All right, there's something obvious I'm missing. cargo docks right there. All right, cargo depot. Once built, repaired cargo ship can dock here and transfer its cargo via the attached cargo depot. This is what we want, and we want to bring in oil. Valid height must be placed within heights 2 and 5 inclusively. What? Are you serial? I guess so. Gotta build this up before I can do this. Oh, that's a bummer. It's kind of the place where it needs to be. I don't have a good spot over here. That place in the ocean. I don't have any room to build oil processing over there, even if it would fit. Oh, that's a dragola. Good. Looks like it would build out this way. Man, but then we got to pipe our diesel. At the end, the absolute end of the world. But I kind of had my heart set on this little spot. Yeah, we would have to build that up. It's a bit of a setback, but let's see if we can overcome that setback. We need to work on this anyway. Landfill, we may change our minds. Change our minds later. We're at level 4. Level designation. I feel like I need to just get rid of all this noise for now. Leave a little bit in case they need to drop stuff off. But over here, guess I want this level 4, so some of this may get mined out. Then with leveling designation, they should fill. I want to go down just level 2. Like that. And then the rest of this needs to be at level 2, right? I think that's what needs to happen. To make this all look consistent. Now let's get these guys who have been doing just some basic terraforming, kind of flattening this land. Let's get these guys to focus over on this other area for us. Boop. Come on down, fellas. I think there's enough fill in here where maybe we can get rid of this. I will leave it just in case. No one's doing any mining, of course. What's going on here? Looks like I had the game paused or something. What's output's full? What's going on? What's going on? Oh, is slag backed up? Slag's backed up. Got to crank up the priority on this, unfortunately. Yeah, this is all a symptom of having too many jobs for our trucks. Unity is slowly climbing. I mean, I can kind of relieve a little bit of delivery stuff by just using Unity to build. I could turn off our fuel saver potentially, or a maintenance saver. Get some more Unity and just kind of push through that way, maybe. Let's do that. Let's see if we can ramp up our production. Although I'm more worried about the diesel situation than I am about our maintenance materials situation. So let's take the maintenance saver off. See if we can't boost our Unity for a little bit and then maybe do some Unity-based building to lighten the load on our trucks. Boom. This big guy. I'm going to take a ton of construction parts. Unpause all this, make it worse. Missed a pipe or two here. Good news, fellas, more work. I forgot, I'll do it. I'll do it for him. Okay, we're ready to mine coal. You guys just about just about out of fuel. 4 excavators there sitting without fuel. Man, brutal. There's supposed to be one over here, but he's probably, I know he's doing some stuff, waiting on a truck. How do we get out of this situation? Trucking is just a mess right now. Rubber factory's still churning out rubber. They're getting coal. Getting crude oil. Unity is now climbing. Ship we're going to have to send out to get more oil here soon. We are still pumping. In fact, we got 3,300 units of oil offshore. Guess we'll let it go for a little bit longer. God, what is this doing here? Must have been something I deleted. Iron's looking awfully weak. What's going on here, fellas? You're digging in the stone? Let's check the mining designations over here. Got tons. They got tons to mine. Yeah, wait on rubber for that. In fact, I probably need to split this out so we have some rubber just for construction materials. I do that. Let's set up a storage, another storage. Not sure if this will come out even or not. No, we'll put some kind of splitter or something, but I need some rubber that's constantly available to us for storage. This is not going to back up. Not with one little rubber maker. What about Unity for these? No luck. We just don't have the construction parts. Guess I can speed up time. We just have a bunch of construction going and our trucks are overloaded. This is looking pretty nice. A few little things here that need to get built. That smokestack is optional. We don't need that. We do need water to flow. This one, yeah, I can't pull that off yet. How many construction part ones do we have? 308. I can almost do this as soon as we get the Unity. We're at 7.01 Unity. Should be able to build this big pipe. That would save a lot of little trucks delivering materials. I'm going to do it. Need to get all these water tanks built as well. Construction part ones, we're down to 51 construction part ones. That building that pipe just saved a ton of truck trips. I don't have the big vehicles yet. Oh, we actually have one of these guys working too. Do this and this. If nothing else, you can fill up this big pipe. What's going on here? You have nothing, and I don't have enough. Oh, I've got 279. Let's unpause that one. Why don't I have an option to build this? I don't know. Gotta be something obvious. Why can't I build this with Unity? Waiting for materials delivery. Construction, pause construction. That's weird. The one right next to it built. Like I'm missing something obvious. Don't know. At least this guy's pumping away. What's this reserve? Oh, 15,000. Hopefully that's enough water to keep our power plant going. These all have to be built. If they'll let me, I'll do it. Do not have enough construction part ones yet. Just gotta wait. Anybody working on this? Yeah, one excavator. Let's take excavators off of the ramp here. I know they don't have fuel, but maybe take the trucks off. A lot of the trucks off. Take off 2 excavators. Free up a bunch of trucks to do work on the island. They can go find their own fuel, I think. I'd like to put one more excavator over here and maybe a couple more trucks. This all looks to be going pretty well. 6 assemblers doing construction part ones. Got plenty of electronic parts. We got a decent amount of construction part twos. Construction part ones, we got a few here starting to build up. Once we get this power online, we can shut down those diesel generators, and that'll give us some relief on our fuel situation. Speaking of which, it's probably time to send the ship out. Let's see if it's been unloaded. Mostly unloaded. Yep. Let's go get that oil. Load up. 3,680 units of oil. What does this belt need? Yeah, rubber. Built. It's built. Let's see if some of that rubber goes in here. Yeah, good. Oh, check it out. This line is actually backed up. Awesome. I like it. There's still a bunch of room in this storage, but getting there. We're getting there on the rubber. Oil's not looking great, but diesel's looking fine. And I do have a little bit of reserve in here, 4,300 units of oil that I'm not pumping. I think I might have one pump jack going over here. Oh, that's not good to see. Lacking electricity. Why? Do I need another diesel generator? We're almost off of diesel generators. I don't want to build anymore. We'll build a couple big ones or a few big ones as just backup emergency power later. Really want this guy finished. Our first tank, it can start storing water. It's our second tank. Boom, let's get that guy built with Unity. Okay, water's coming in. Get these two built in order for it to flow all the way through. That guy's ready. And this guy's probably ready too. Good. We need coal. What is this guy crying about? Output's full. What? What? Steam. I'm missing something obvious. What is your problem, fellas? Oh, this is not hooked up, this pipe. Let's fix that. Low pressure steam. Definitely going to build that with Unity. We're not going to wait. Okay, that power looks like it's going to start spinning. There it goes. Awesome, we're doing it. Can I take down my diesel generators? Where can I see power? Max capacity. It's way above current consumption. Okay, these guys are getting water. It's starting to fill up. I like it. I like it. It's coming to life. I don't believe it. Coal's an issue. We got to get on it. We got to get on it, fellas. Time to stop playing in the dirt. Let's get some real mining designations going here into the coal. Now they have a place to store it. Ooh, not going to be super efficient. But they can at least starting on this. We'll add miners. For excavators, I mean. All right. This crew, take you down to 1. At least their dumping area is not real far away. Just need to get diesel out here. We could run a big long pipe. Trying to avoid that though. I was trying to get by with just trucks for hauling the fuel around. Speaking of which, we better bring our truck back, our ship back like post haste. Load up, take that last 260 and get on home because we need it. Limping along. I think I can turn off these diesel generators now. Let's do it. That'll save maybe a little bit. Oh, why not? Why not? Low power. Production. This is where red-green color blindness becomes an issue. I can kind of tell that's green. That's red. So once we get coal, let's run one of these for now. It's a little better. I'm running all of them. Come on, do we really not have enough? Feels like this should be able to meet the needs, doesn't it? How's this project progressing? It actually looks like they're doing a decent job here. It's going to be next. Yeah, it's starting to get beefed up here to level 2, and then we can place a cargo dock. And then we can map out our oil processing. We need to bring oil in, crude oil from that offshore oil rig in a more efficient fashion than using our main ship here. This is just silly. But it's getting us by. It is getting us by. Oh man, these 4 trucks. You need that rubber maker to have power. How can we not have enough power yet? Still low power. What about, I could throw a boost on this. And now it is producing. Still positive unity. We're running double speed. 2 generators. Kind of thought this was going to take care of our problems. It isn't yet. Do we need another parallel setup? Man, how can that not be enough power? And these things aren't even spinning. Boiler seems to be getting fuel, barely. I don't know how it's getting fuel, but it is getting fuel. And water. Boy, it's chewing through the fuel faster than we can mine it. We're not really into the deposit much yet. You want to borrow an excavator from over here. Ugh. Do that. Let's borrow an excavator from here. Pop it up here. Water's accumulating. That's good. These guys do have fuel nearby, which is nice. Does this have a truck assigned? It does. I feel like we need a more steady supply of coal coming in here. Maybe that's my problem. Accumulated power inertia indicates the amount of current power currently stored in the shaft. Mechanical power producers like turbines increase inertia by spinning, while consumers such as generators draw power from it. If the inertia drops too low, consumers won't function. Okay, so even though these are spinning, they're not spinning fast enough to where that power can be used. I think that's why these guys aren't spinning and these guys are. This one looks close. So that guy's got enough power. Why aren't these spinning if we need electricity? It determines the amount of power transferred through the shaft at any moment. Each shaft has a fixed momentum throughout. If the total power demand on a single shaft exceeds its capacity, split the machines into separate shafts to balance the load. Limited power. Sure. I think our problem is just these boilers not getting quite enough coal. Miners are trying. It looks like we need more trucks. Trucking actually says it's stable, so a lot of our construction projects must have been done. With 3 trucks per excavator should be plenty over here. The dump site's not that far away. Come on, fellas. But I could improve this with some storages. Let's do it. I think I can improve this a little tiny bit. We want one of these for rock. And one for dirt. Then we want a matching pair down here near the coast, I guess. Ideally on flat terrain. So rock and then dirt. We'll do rock here. Dirt here. Just keeping an eye on things. Maintenance is going down. We turned off the maintenance saver so we could get some Unity. Unity's looking great. We'll have to go change that. Change that back. Construction parts are starting to accumulate as well. That's good to see. This up, I guess. Just need to get it down here somewhere. Not in the way of our trucking. We can help it. Or our excavators. Where do I want to be? Something like that. Should do 2 belts. Yeah, I should do 2 belts. Let's do it. I can connect up to that good. Pillars, we should try and match pillars too. In fact, I should have these guys cuddled up next to each other. I don't think I can put, well, looks like I can. Ish. Yeah, I can't get around that tree. That's fine. Good enough for who it's for. And you can go right there. That's fine. This one's going to go bye-bye. In fact, that little nugget can go bye-bye too. Oh. No, no, no. All right, fellas. We're going to waste some resources here. I got to bring you back. This guy needs to find a way in there. It's fine. I'm not going to bother making it look perfect. Now, you guys need to do the same thing. And follow the same line or go underneath. Just go up. Not what I wanted. Happy with that. Okay, these guys get dumped. And this guy gets dumped. It's already set to that rock. Dirt. Whoops. Dirt. Sorry. Boom. Then we could assign trucks here. Ugh, I guess we will. Guess we will. Not crazy about that, but rather than having trucks drive out here, then we need to map this mine control tower over to you and you. And we need to build this stuff. Do I have resources in Unity? I do. Boom. Who's left? All right. All right. All right. All right. That should help a little bit, right? That should help these guys be productive, and we've got a good supply there. How's our power doing now? Are you guys spinning? Yeah, we should have surplus right now, I would think. Let's go see if we can turn off those diesel generators and turn off the maintenance reducer, or turn maintenance saver back on, I should say. Population edicts. Food is okay, 36. Looks like these guys are backing up. We should put buffers down. We might. Wow, look at that. We emptied all that oil. Oh man, that's amazing. Oh, I guess we're running double speed. Let me put it at single speed. I'll send the ship out to go fetch more oil. How much do we have? Ooh, not enough. I think I'm gonna turn on or bump up our oil production. Still don't have the cargo ship area ready, I don't think. It's gonna be getting close though. You can see we're getting the elevation we need, but I need it all the way out to here. Then we'll put the cargo depot and do our oil processing here. a bunch of it. Maybe we'll double up. These guys are complaining they don't have anything to do. I guess we're just waiting for Phil to come down here. Slag. Dirt and things. That's my slag for the copper production. How is everything looking at the main factory? Construction part 2s look good. I mean, I can see that over here on the side, the right side of the screen, but it's kind of nice visually to see what these supplies look like. Oh man. Okay, let's look at our messages and then we'll call it an episode. See what we researched. We got seawater, basic seawater pump and basic desalination. We could have done that up by the power area. Oh, and I want to shut off the diesel generators. Let's do that quickly. I think we can get by without these now. I hope. I can take the Unity boost off of this guy. Rubber is recovered. We got a bunch of rubber for construction. That all looks great. That looks great. Diesel, not so great. Not so great at all. In fact, we got to bring that ship back probably early. Oh man. Yeah, it just filled up. 1,000. We'll bring that back. I'm going to bring it back so they can keep busy unloading. We do have some here. And again, we do have reserve, a little bit of reserve on the island. Trying not to burn that yet. And we're no longer burning diesel for power. So hopefully that buys us some time. Okay, we got biofuel. Not sure when we'll use that, but I think we do need this air separator for things. Cargo depot, yeah, hopefully next episode. Maintenance depot, level 2. Must be really old. Yeah, these are old messages where we already have some of those built. Advanced diesel, hopefully next episode. And power generation, we've got a bunch down already, and we can double up that power plant pretty easily. There's room. We could just cut and paste this guy and put it right up there and share the same coal and water supplies. I think we're doing okay here. It's looking good. It's looking good. This guy's had tons of coal. Water is accumulating, so we're getting a nice supply of that. We might put some more tanks up by this reservoir. Yeah, tons. The reservoir is full. We might upgrade some pipes here and there too. Trucking still a problem. Extremely busy. Like I said, we've got optimizations we need to do, but boy, the next thing is going to be oil processing. Then I can breathe. Big sigh of relief. Looks like these excavators don't have anything to do right now. Yes, I can put them back onto mining and just wait for this fill designation to fill up. So I'll do that between episodes. Not bad. We're making progress. Kind of dodging a bullet here with our fuel situation. It's pretty precarious. And having these trucks haul crude oil from our main ship is just pretty pathetic. But we'll see if we can get that taken care of next episode. I might wait for this to fill in before we start next episode, and then we can get right to setting up the cargo depot and hopefully being able to bring in diesel with cargo ship, or bring in crude oil with a cargo ship and not have to use our main ship. Pretty soon we're going to have a boost to our Unity production too. I don't think we have it yet. Yeah, settlement power. So we're real close. The burners are 30% done. And then next I think is settlement power. And that should give us some extra Unity that we can use maybe to increase the production on the offshore oil rig and still keep our edicts. Right now we're running with the fuel saver and the maintenance reducer. Diesel's not looking good. Not looking good. Fortunately, we no longer need it for power. That's what these tanks were actually feeding. Yeah, we're doing it. Yeah, that's it for this one. I want to thank Glidercat patrons and channel members for their support as always. Deeply, sincerely appreciate it. And again, we come back. Hopefully I can do, or hopefully we can do the cargo depot and oil processing over in this area. Yeah, that's it for this one. I will catch y'all in the next episode.